Welcome to Commanding Camera Confidence, the show where we explore the exciting world of expression shots and how they can elevate your brand to new heights. I'm Lamonte Gwynn, your host and expression coach, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this journey. As someone who's worked with countless entrepreneurs, business professionals, and organizational leaders and their teams to capture their best selves on camera, I know how important it is to command camera confidence in front of the lens. Together, we'll deep dive into the technical and psychological aspects of expression shots and share tips and tricks to help you unlock your full potential. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, here on Commanding Camera Confidence, we'll uncover the secrets to taking expression shots that captivate and convert your target audience. Welcome to another episode of Commanding Camera Confidence. My name is Lamonte Gwynn. I am the expression coach, and I am so happy to have you join me on another edition of my show, Commanding Camera Confidence. Again, I'm the expression coach, Lamonte Gwynn, and I believe that being photogenic starts within, and I help people tap into their inner photogenic magnetism to bring it out for the world to see. Who do I work with? I work with entrepreneurs, business professionals, and organizational leaders and their teams to help them take expression shots that captivate and convert their target audience. Welcome to the show. I'm really excited about this show because I have a friend on the show today. Like, she is an amazing woman, like from day one when I met her. Like, she's like one of them people that you meet day one and there's no more days. Like, you just have to be in her circle. Like, she's just that kind of woman. Like, if you're not in her circle, you just might want to be in her circle. That's what I'm trying to say. So welcome to the show. I'm not going to belabor the point. We are talking about today. Our topic is mindset matters, shifting your attitude to boost confidence. This show is all about commanding your camera confidence and understanding the mindset behind it and how you can shift your attitude to boost your confidence. It goes a long way in taking captivating expression shots and just being a professional and entrepreneur, being someone who was a CEO, an organizational leader, even someone who is working in your industry. That confidence plays a very important part. And I'm so happy to have my guest with me today to have this discussion. So she is the founder of Miss Corporate America. Her name is Anissa King. And Miss Corporate America is a business-friendly competition honing corporate professionals, honoring corporate professionals, business leaders, and CEOs. The organization gives professional women a national stage to promote themselves, highlight their company, and serve their community. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the show my friend, Anissa King. Welcome.
Hi, Lamont. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be here today.
I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. I mean, like, appointment after appointment after appointment, maybe a meal, maybe some rest.
Right. Exactly.
I appreciate you being here. So, let's talk about how we met. So, you were working at a medical organization and I had dropped my card off and months went by. And then all of a sudden I get this email that says, hey, would you consider doing headshots for our organization? Yes. And I was like, wait a minute, but I dropped my card off at that organization. So you and I had a conversation, came in, it was a stressful day, but we worked through it. And then during that conversation, what'd I say? What'd I ask you?
What else do you do?
What else do you do, right? And then you told me about Miss Corporate America. So tell everyone about Miss Corporate America. Why did you start this organization? Just give us the rundown on it.
Yeah, and so I created Miss Corporate America competition. We had our first event in 2008, so we're 16 years strong. I started it because I wanted to create a platform that really empowered the working woman. So there's a lot of different avenues and a lot of different honors and awards, right, that highlight working women. But I really wanted to create something that gave them a national platform for their voice to be heard, and it allowed them to network, to come together with other aspiring leaders in the community, and just to have that opportunity to really build and establish friendships with other like-minded people that are going in the same direction that you're going
Excellent,
in.
excellent, excellent. So, one of the things that I know as
Hmm.
being a photographer, and I'm sure you know as being the founder of this organization,
Hmm.
not all confidence looks the same.
Correct.
Everybody comes in with a different level of confidence. So I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure through your journey, through your 16 years of running this organization,
Hmm.
you've had women who have come in at one particular level of confidence and go through this change, this metamorphosis of
Hmm.
confidence. Can you talk about some of the things that your organization does to help women boost the mindset,
Hmm.
to change the attitude, to boost confidence? Can you speak on that?
Yes, Miss Corporate America is not just about walking the stage, working the runway. It's really about boosting your self confidence. So I'm really excited about this topic today. We have workshops that they have to participate in during the competition weekend. So it's not like if you don't win the crown, you don't walk away with something that you can utilize and that you can hone in on after the competition weekend. We want everyone to walk away with feeling like, wow, I left empowered. I left changed. My confidence is boosted to another level. Because, as you know, working women, we're competing all the time. Whether you want to believe it or not, when you go for that job interview, you're competing against the next person that's going for that same position. So we have to realize that even though we are competing, we're our only competition. We should only be focused on ourselves, what we bring to the table. So confidence is so crucial to that, because when you walk into an interview, that's the first thing someone sees is your confidence. And so that's very important. And so that what we do during the competition weekend is highlight individuals and be able to have workshops and platforms for them to really hone in on that. And even in the interview process, we give them a mirror during the interview process, Lamont, and we say, look in the mirror and tell us what you see. And that really shows the judges how confident you are as a contestant, as a working professional. And that's someone that we want to have that crown. We want them to be confident, and we want them to be able to express that in the interview process.
Excellent, excellent. I love that. So I've been to several Miss Corporate America events, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not talking about based on the competition, because
Mm-hmm.
you all get together on a regular basis. And
Mm-hmm.
what I notice is there's this camaraderie
Mm-hmm.
with the women in that in your organization. Can you talk about some of the things that happen between competitions, and how does that camaraderie amongst the group, how does that again help with confidence?
Yes, so a great question. So, when the contestants come together, some of them are really shy, really timid, and when they get together with other women that are just, going places, that have clear direction, that have goals, that have aspirations that might even be similar to their own, that really helps to boost their self confidence. And so, I think just being around those like minded women that have confidence themselves, because sometimes you are who you associate yourself with. And so that is so important, just to remember that who you associate yourself with can really elevate you, or it can not elevate you. And so that's just so important. And so that's how one way that I believe that it definitely helps elevate your confidence. It's just being around those women who have like-minded goals and aspirations, and don't mind you being a part of growing together, or even learning from each other. It's yes, Miss Corporate America is a competition, but at the end of the day, it's really about collaboration.
Excellent, excellent.
Mhm,
So I want to take it back, take a step back a little bit, right? So
mhm,
I want to talk about your personal confidence journey.
mhm,
So what was that like? Are so because I hear you, you speak so eloquent. You
mhm,
are like commanding your confidence right now,
mhm,
right? You're
mhm.
commanding your camera confidence. Were you always like that? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, definitely no. So when I was when I was grow when I was growing up, I was very shy, very timid, and I think Lamont too. Sometimes I can feel, kind of be in that same aspect too, depending on whom I'm around. Just to be honest, but I think that's you're always growing, you're always developing, and so I think that even when you are to the max of your confidence level, there's still you can still increase your confidence level, and so I think that's the stage where I'm at right now. Yes, I have grown into, being able to, get in front of people, being able to speak in a way that, people can really listen and command what I'm saying. But I think it's also a point where, you're still growing, you're still thriving in that confidence level. And so I haven't always been this way, but I'm grateful to be able to get to each level that I get to in my confidence journey. I'm just happy to keep growing and keep nurturing the confidence because these ladies, they're looking up to me, as the founder of Miss Corporate America. And so it's important that I'm setting example, and that's crucial in every competition. And when I look at some of the ladies that compete, I can see their lack of confidence. They're great workers, they're dedicated to their job, they're dedicated to building their business into their brand, but sometimes they lack a little bit of that confidence. And I've been able to see them go through competition weekend and come out the other side a different person. And to me, that speaks volumes into the Miss Corporate America platform and the brand and what we're really bringing to the table and what these women are taking away after that competition weekend.
Excellent, excellent. And so let's shift gears for a second and talk about because when COVID came,
Hmm.
you are an on stage,
Hmm.
on stage a competition.
Yes.
When COVID came, you kind of pivoted
Hmm.
and you created a different competition. So can you talk about that competition? Because I think even the women who are part of that competition, they're they are in a different class, in a different category. So why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, so we developed the Miss Mompreneur. It's an online based competition that really empowers moms who mean business. And I wanted to be able to honor and celebrate them, even though they don't work in corporate. Having being a mom and juggling, entrepreneurship is definitely a trait and an accomplishment within itself. So I wanted to be able to create a platform that really honored these women. So I created that a few years ago, and it's been an amazing journey. We've had quite a few mompreneurs that have been crowned, and they have really really enjoyed the journey, and it's been a great a platform for them, because when it comes to being a mom, and being an entrepreneur, you're juggling a lot, and sometimes you don't get the respect that you really deserve, because mommyhood is a job by itself. So you're essentially working two full-time jobs, and so I just think that they deserve to, to have that crown, and they deserve to be honored for what they bring to the table as well.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to meet both winners in your 2019
Mm-hmm.
competition and and winners in your mompreneurs 2020 and 2021. And the
Mm-hmm.
interesting part about it, we'll show some photos later. They all have that level of confidence,
They
right?
do.
They all have gone through that shift in
Mm-hmm.
mindset to boost their confidence. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Yes.
So, so I'm not going to say that men are more confident than women. I think in
Mm-hmm.
certain areas, women are confident and men are confident. What I
Mm-hmm.
will say is that with women, when it comes to preparing for a photo shoot, they
Mm-hmm.
have to do way more than a man
Mm-hmm.
does. So let's just
Correct.
let's just put that on the table. And
Right.
because of that, because of having the level of just investment in
Mm-hmm.
what you have to do to prepare for a photo shoot, having all that in your mind and then
Mm-hmm.
showing up, there has been times when I've had clients that have been it's been a challenge. Like I remember this one client, I taken maybe 200 shots of her, and I was taking everything out of my bag. I was using every type of technique that I could, and nothing was sticking. And my intuition, I'm so glad that I'm an intuitive person, right? So I said to her, I said, "Do you want to go get a cup of coffee?" And she said yes. So we went out, and on the walk to the store, I said, and I don't know why I had this question, but maybe it was just the energy I was feeling. I said, "So what does your family think about you going into acting?" And she just
Wow.
unloaded right there. And that was the barrier that was stopping her from
Mm,
just stepping into a confidence while we were doing a photo shoot. And once she got that out of the way,
mhm.
it was just an amazing shoot.
Yeah.
So sometimes people do come into the competition with those kind of blocks.
Mhm.
Talk to me about any examples or situations where you've helped women through the competition go get through those blocks.
Yeah, so as of the last competition that we had, it's been situations where, some of the contestants come there just looking for something.
Mm,
It's not always about the crown for them, I believe.
mm,
And that speaks volumes because it's more like, okay, I really want to connect to other women. I really want to build myself. I really want to enhance my self confidence. So at the end of the day, it's not necessarily only about the crown, but the crown would be a bonus if they were to win the crown. So I have had to mentor young ladies, I have had to speak affirmations into young ladies that participate in the competition because oftentimes, you know, they're looking for something and they come
excellent.
to Miss Corporate America to find that something.
Yeah.
And to me, that is like, I don't take it lightly. I definitely can relate in some retrospect when you're seeking, you're trying to find you, and I think sometimes when they come to Miss Corporate America, they end up finding themselves.
Yeah.
So no matter what it takes, that's something that I encourage, everyone to do whatever it takes to find that inner confidence within yourself to be able to take you to that next level, whatever that looks like for you.
Yeah. That's it. I love what you just said. I love
Mhm,
what you just said because it is a lot of inner work,
mhm,
but being a part of an organization like yours helps women go through that process a whole lot
mhm,
easier where they're not doing it by themselves.
definitely.
So let's talk about, all right. So you and I met,
Hmm.
and you subsequently have hired me to
Hmm.
work with your winners.
Right.
Can we talk a little bit about what has your experience been working with me, Lamont G Photography, the expression coach? What has been that? What has been that experience? What has that experience been like for you?
It's been amazing. Like you will not find, and Lamont didn't pay me anything to say this, y'all, but you will not find any other photographer who really takes their time to really connect with the participants that are, being photographed. Lamont really makes sure that these ladies or that the men um, they're confident, whenever they take these photos, that they feel confident, they feel beautiful, they feel handsome, whatever the case may be. He really makes sure to take their time. And even if they're really stressed or if they just feel like, oh man, I don't know if I could do this, he'll take the time. He'd be like, okay, let's take a deep breath. Let's refocus. We're going to do this, right? We're going to do this. So he's like that confidence booster, that photographer who's your cheerleader. So I think that's so important. He doesn't just let you walk away with just, any type of photo. He really really makes sure that, you're pleased with the work, and that ultimately at the end of the day, when you look at that photo, you're like, man, that's a really really good shot. So it's definitely goes beyond just taking a photo. It really it really captures, really hones into capturing your confidence. So like you mentioned, that when people look at your photo, they'll be able to see that inner confidence within you, but also you'll be able to really really speak to your target audience.
Thank you. Thank you. You
Hmm.
brought tears to my eyes. Thank
Oh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at some of the photos from your contestants.
Mhm.
So you can do the honors. Let's talk about them.
Yes, so Catherine and Candy, they were the winners from Miss and Mrs. Corporate America 2019. So Catherine was Miss Corporate America and Candy was Mrs. Corporate America. They are definitely gems. They actually had to extend their reign due to COVID. So we really, really appreciate them because they had to, pretty much have a much longer reign than normal. So they got a lot of benefits from that, obviously, because they got a chance to wear the crown for about 3 years during COVID, and they really really shined. They really made me proud, and I was just honored to really have them represent the organization.
Yeah. And they just look so, I just love the confidence that just
Yes.
comes from these photos. Like it's no, it's just total like I am
Mhm.
here, I am
Yes.
present,
Yes.
I am a queen.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me. I am confident. I just
Mm-hmm.
love it. And
Yeah,
then
I'm a
we
queen.
have
Hear me roar. Yes,
say that again.
I'm a queen. Hear me roar.
Right. There you
Mm-hmm.
go. And
Mm-hmm.
then we have Mompreneur 2020
Mm-hmm. Loggins.
Kia Loggins.
Hmm. Yes, and she was a phenomenal queen as well, Miss Mompreneur, and she you can just take a look at this photo, and we didn't really have to work too hard with her. She definitely commands the room whenever she speaks, whenever she enters, and you can just tell from the photos here that she's very photogenic, very commanding, very confident.
And then 2021.
Yes, this is Kiara Mason, 2021. You can tell here just a little bit more glamour shot going on, but she's definitely a jewel as well. Definitely very confident. The work that you had to do with these ladies, they were confident from the jump, but you can tell that you really really honed in on a little bit more of their inner confidence in these photos, and you can see it in the shots that you captured.
Thank you. I appreciate that. This is what I will say about working with your queens.
Mm-hmm.
They come to the sessions like on fire.
Yes.
That's what I love. Like it's no trepidation at all. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay. And I have to be sharp. That's what I
Yeah.
just say. I have to be sharp because I'm not and with the women in your competition, it's not
Mhm.
like I'm working with someone who hasn't gone through the process.
Right. Right.
So I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for being my friend. I want to thank you for trusting me with your the winners of your competition. And I just honor and appreciate you. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule today to have this conversation. Any last words? How
No,
do how I'm sorry.
yeah. No, no,
You
no. Go
say
ahead.
your last words, but there's one more thing I want to say. But go ahead. Cash.
Yeah, I just want to thank you again so much for the opportunity, and just in last words I would say is just to own, own you, like whatever that is for you, just make sure to own it. If you're not to the level of where you want to be confidence wise, do things that really help to invoke that confidence within you, whether it's going out to networking events and meeting new people that are very confident, because as we mentioned, you are who you associate yourself with. So, and also just making sure that, when you wake up in the morning, or, as you're starting your day, look in the mirror, talk to yourself, say those positive affirmations, say you are confident, express what you want, and you will see it manifest in your life.
Excellent, excellent. If anybody is interested in the competition, where should they go?
Yes, so they can go online to our website. It's M as in Mary, S as in Sam, corporateamerica.com, misscorporateamerica.com. And there's an application there. It's really quick, really simple. not anything too time consuming. Once you complete the application, then the MCA committee will get back to you within 48 hours. We're really excited and honored to host the next competition in April, coming up April 12th to 14th of this year. It's going to be at the Doubletree at SeaWorld. And so we're excited to bring women from all over the globe, from all over the United States. We have state title holders this year. So we have amazing women coming from all the different states. And so if you want to capture the crown, if you want to be in that number of ladies that are really, really honing in on breaking glass ceilings and building their entrepreneurship domains and giving back to the community, Miss Corporate America is a place for you. We welcome you to our sisterhood.
Thank you once again. I appreciate you. Like I said before, and that's our show. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Thank you so much, Anissa. I just want to say, if again, Miss Corporate America, www.misscorporateamerica.com, if you're interested in learning more about the competition and signing up. I again want to thank my guest, Anissa King. And if you are an entrepreneur, if you're a business professional, if you're an organizational leader with a team of folks, and you really want to capture that confidence in your team to captivate and convert your target audience, again, my name is Lamonte Gwynn. Here's my information. You can go to my website for a free consultation. Let's have a conversation. Again, I want to thank you for joining Commanding Camera Confidence today. And like I always say, in whatever you do, make it a great day. Thanks again for tuning in, and we will see you next week.